Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Novelist. We're here where we left the last episode. It's night time. We're going to go up there and tell Dan something. We're supposed to explore around the house. I don't know what we're supposed to find, but it told us to explore some. Oh, can I actually change it at this point? That's what it sounds like. Oh, actually, it sounds like we could change it at this point. Oh, is this what I'm supposed to explore? From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 15th, 1948. Mr. Lowry finally gave in and agreed to let me inspect this house. I believe he simply grew tired of hearing me ask, although I think deep down he knows I'm correct. A property like this simply doesn't change hands every year or two without a reason. I noticed the pattern when I was cleaning out old files, and this house kept coming up. It's changed owners 7 times in the last 13 years. I began digging, and not a single one of the sales was financially motivated. People just seemed to keep deciding that they'd rather live somewhere else. Which doesn't add up in my mind. The view is striking. The isolation and privacy alone make it a great property. The remoteness can't be an issue. Certainly no one can afford this kind of home, needs to work for money. It's a mystery, but that's why I'm here. It's haunted. We are the reason. They keep their garbage cans very clean. Oh, you can hear crickets. Nice. Okay, well, let's go upstairs. That's different, isn't it? I think that's different. How many sleeps? What does that mean? How many sleeps? Don't know what he means. Oh yeah, I can do Racing Roger. That's right. I wonder if Bigfoot's out here. That'd be a twist. It's Bigfoot. Okay, anything in the office? There's a lot of books in there. Any more information about the house? That's what it seems like they're wanting done. Find out stuff about the house at night. Maybe tomorrow weekend. Thinks about the rest of us. Well, what's that? Staying in the kitchen, drinking coffee, and admiring the view, I simply don't understand it. Who wouldn't want to see this every morning? That appears to be the great question of 451 Timberline Road. I slept very well last night. It's a good thing that the previous owners left the house furnished. It was just about as quiet as anywhere I'd ever been. The only sounds today are the ocean and a few birds. After I finish breakfast, I plan to begin my inspection. Later, I was inspecting the upstairs walkway to make sure the railing was sturdy when I saw something odd downstairs. I'm not certain I can describe what it was, but I've already talked myself halfway out of thinking it was anything at all, I guess is what he wants to say. It was probably just a trick of light coming through those big windows. Yeah, there's definitely a ghost. So I guess, So I guess if I didn't play it in stealth, if I played it in stealth mode, it would it came to Dad in a flash. He'd written down an idea in an old notebook. Before coming to the house, it had somehow fallen beside the desk in the bedroom, and though he had no clue what gave him the idea to check there, he found it just the same. Instead of relaxing with Linda or playing with Tommy, he sat down at his typewriter and wrote for hours. Gave him hope that the change in scenery was working. Linda was upset that Dan wouldn't take even a single night off so they could catch up on things and spend time together. She spent the evening reading alone on the couch and drinking the bottle of wine herself, and she spent the next morning trying to deal with a hangover. That's not good. Dan's mind was elsewhere when Tommy tried to get his dad to play Racing Roger with him. Linda found Tommy trying to play the game by himself after dinner. She sat down and played a few games with him, but she could tell he had really wanted to play with Dan. Well, thanks, game, for making me feel guilty. Sheesh. See if I play you again. Dang game. Do my best. The inheritance. Oh, the inheritance. Dan got a letter with some surprising news, I guess, is what I say. Oh my gosh. Cat, will you calm down? Okay, let's see here. Let the cat out of the room just a few minutes ago. Whether your child enjoys arts and crafts, swimming, sports, recreation, singing, or exploring, they're sure to have a ball at Camp Emerald Lake. Not Crystal Lake. That would be a completely different experience, I bet. We know that every family has unique needs, and we strive to be flexible as possible. Daily, weekly, and monthly packages are available in both sleepover and pickup options. Our lifeguards are fully certified, and every counselor is trained in the cutting-edge cardiopulmonary resuscitation technique. That is a really long phrase. Our goal is fun, but our priority is safety. The enclosed brochure contains information on all the exciting opportunities at Camp Emerald Lake. We're sure you'll find many things to like, and we hope your child soon. Wait, what? We hope to see your child soon. Okay, I was fixing to say that didn't make any sense. Oh, that's nice. I already did that. Okay, so finding clues. So he wants to go. He wants to find ways to be with other kids. I'm going to assume that that is not a blood-covered steel disc that has chopped off many hands. Going to assume that. I could be wrong. Ooh, very disorganized bar stools there. Yep, she drank it. Can't beat me. Looks like they went fishing. Well, I believe Dan's working. Tap, 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 tap. It's a bird cage.
I called the co-op today. It isn't wildly expensive, but it sure doesn't fit into the budget. It was a bigger letdown than I thought, not being able to just sign up on the spot. It gets so lonely here sometimes. And I think Tommy's starting to feel it too. We try to play with him every day, and the woods here are pretty magical for someone his age. But kids need to be around other kids sometimes. He can only play with his cars so often. Sometimes I wish there were actual neighbors here. The only friend he's made is Davy, but seeing them at the park once in a while isn't the same as having someone to pal around with every day. It's summer vacation, and he's pretty much all alone.
Oh yeah, and there's this too. He's definitely wanting to have some other kids. What are your memories like, lady?
The entire world's out there.
It is. That's geography for you. Dude, you married a lady who doesn't know about geography. Or just discovering it.
Is there something out there?
Yes, the world apparently. The whole dang world! Well, technically, half of it is out this side, and half of it's out that side. Technically speaking. Okay, and I'm assuming the third one, that seems to be how this goes. Well, he moved his backpack and the cat. Let's see. Should I even ever look in the bathrooms? It don't seem like there's anything that ever happens in the bathroom. Maybe all these folks need is just a good poo. Maybe that's literally what will make everything better if they just go poo. Not together, that'd be a little bit weird, but I mean, just take turns. Everybody takes a good poo. Everybody's happy.
I've barely had any journal entries since we arrived, and I'm writing this one with a god-awful headache. Not a good track record so far, Linda. I tried to get Dan to take a night off last night, but he said he just didn't have the time. So I opened that bottle of wine myself after Tommy got to bed and somehow finished the whole thing. I knew I should have eaten something, and now I'm paying for it. All right, time to see if my stomach's settled enough to figure out where we put the aspirin. It's going to take a while to get used to where everything is in this place.
Okay, exit Linda's memory, then read her thoughts, see what she wants. Okay. We have to be at a distance, I found that out. Throw some gear in my painter bag and take it to the co-op. See, these are difficult decisions. Because half of my instincts want to tell me to... Maybe it's slightly from, you know, a symptom of having divorced parents. From, he's about 8, about, when I was 10, yeah, about the same age, I guess, maybe. So there are things with the parents, and if they're both together, then things will be better, hopefully. So that's kind of almost my thought. Oh, I guess I could have read his mind while I was down there. Yeah, let's go see what he wants. Well, we kind of have already gathered what he wants. Okay.
I already played with it.
What about your rocket?
I already played with it.
Mister, you are too young to do that. Wait till you're older to play with your rocket. Sheesh. Okay, the other memory is not in his room. In here, or maybe... Oh. Oh, that's sad. It's so sad. Okay, these doors are huge, or his wife is really short.
Hey, Pumpkin.
Hey, Mommy.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. Dan is where? I guess we need to make sure to keep exploring the house. They're going to need some more toilet paper in there eventually. Well, probably not too bad. It's just a kid that uses that one, I'm assuming. Tommy. I need to remember his name is Tommy. We just call him the kid. Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to cut right through the pleasantries and ask you, who is this Ryan that Mom mentioned on the phone? Someone new? Are you trying to keep it a secret, or did it just slip your mind the last time we talked? Spill it! Things here are moving along, I guess. When we came up, I thought it would be great to have more dedicated time to paint, but I didn't realize it would be so isolating. I miss having more people around and having new ideas floating about. I got lucky in town last week, though. I found an artist co-op called Makeshift, and it seems really interesting. It's not too big, but there are lots of different types of artists there. I'll probably call and try to get more details. I don't remember if I told you this, but I've been thinking about going back to painting full-time. Anyway, enough about me. Tell me what's up with you. Love, Linda.
So she's definitely wanting to co-op. Okay, and then
I met Rick once at a family reunion that must have been, 15 years ago? Turns out he made his fortune by, get this, selling high-end pipes. The Sherlock Holmes kind, not the plumbing kind. He must have been a hell of an interesting guy.
I was thinking the plumbing
he
kind.
found a niche and made his way in the world. You have to respect that. It makes me wonder, am I giving everything I have to this book, or am I leaving myself an out? It isn't announced yet. I could always pull the plug. I'd never get another advance again, sure, but there isn't a gun to my head. Unless I put one there. Metaphorically, of course.
Yeah, you want to catch yourself kind of on that one. Oh, wow. 1 of 4 clues found for Dan. Okay, a lot of clues, apparently. Put their shoes under there. You checking on them? Making sure I ain't slacking? Oh, or maybe you're just going through there. Yeah, you're checking on them, yeah. Okay. Looked into it, and the guy at the literary register said that pre-release ads do drive up pre-orders quite a bit. It's his job to sell ads, of course, so we have to take that with a grain of salt. I usually leave this kind of thing to the guys in the marketing department, so I'm a little out of my depth here, but I checked with them and they said the same thing, so it seems the ads would make sense if the book is good. You don't want to oversell and underdeliver. I have to say this is the first time I've had a writer offer to pay for extra marketing. You sure about it? There aren't any refunds if the book tanks. You've got some drive, though, coming up with an idea like this. I'll give you that. Think about it and let me know, Paul. So he's thinking about doing some marketing. What does that say? The literary register. Okay. Literary Register May edition. Inside the books of summer, Adam Squire's interview with America's top small run publishers. Okay. Okay, so there's another clue for him. I guess we can go ahead and. He has to learn about grown-up problems at some point. Okay. Okay, what? Oh, it's not the. Nope, okay. Just making sure. Okay, well, there's 2 of them. Assuming it's 3, as always. I don't know why I keep checking in there. It's never anything.
And when I finish my book in December,
Don't joke like that.
And when I finish my book in December,
I'm not sure which one of those came first. The chicken or the egg? Which one? Oops, well, there it goes. Well.
Broke through the fog last night. I found my notebook and it was all right there. Scott takes Alice to the lake to feed the swans and he's too self-absorbed to switch up his go-to move, and Sarah's there waiting to confront him. He ends up losing them both. It's simple, but it's a clean way to hit the past as anchor theme. I have no clue how I forgot that part, but it doesn't matter now. It's like a dam broke. I got the chapters to Paul on schedule, with enough time to do first-pass revisions. God, I'm glad that's over.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I was saying, if that... Send Paul an example ad from the Literary Register. Crap. Who do we help this time? I'm confused. I don't know who to choose this time.
Anne.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, the kid, I'm going to say...
It's just...
What? The kid needs to be happy. I mean, kids, you know, that's... They're supposed to be, you know, they're supposed to be happy, you know. That's how they operate. What was I supposed to choose for him? The cat, okay. Tommy. You're fixing to get a cat. Okay. If you discover Dan or Linda's desired outcome, you'll be able to find a compromise with one of them in the next chapter. See, here's the thing. How am I finding a compromise? What did... She wanted to share time with... Oh, wait a second. This actually might be clever. She wanted to spend time with him, so she wound up spending it alone. She could spend time with the kid, and yeah. To be honest, I'm not too worried about that thing with Dan there. I mean, the ads. I'm not too concerned about it. If he can get back on track with the book, then he can put ads on his next one. And her, I mean,
How's it going, Tommy?
Pretty good.
maybe spending time with Tommy will make things better. Yeah, we made a decision. Decision made. No backing out, except we totally can back out here, but we're not gonna back out. Okay, so I guess explore the house, then whisper your choice to Dan. You may also find a compromise with an additional character if you wish. Send Paul an example ad from the literary register. Throw some gear in my painter bag and take it to the co-op. Okay, now how do I make a compromise? January 17th, 1948. I'm now certain that there's something strange with the light here. It must be those windows. I was reviewing old deeds in the living area and saw some sort of flash of light out the corner of my eye. I would assume the elevation would put the ocean too far away for the sun to reflect off a wave. But perhaps not. Looked, but there was nothing there except a strange shimmer, like heat above the asphalt of a hot road. It dissipated almost immediately. Perhaps some concentration of the light caused it. But on to work, I began cataloging possible options for a property. Oh, Mr. Lowry, a report by the 24th. It's a ghost! And I don't mean Patrick Swayze. Wait, it's kind of a weird joke now. I feel kind of guilty. I apologize for that joke. Nothing in the bathroom. There's never anything in the bathroom. Is there a ghost hiding there? Oh, wait, no, that's me. I'm the ghost. Stay at night. Don't know what you mean by that. Okay. Here's a very glowy book. I failed to log my activities yesterday as nothing of note occurred. There have been no tricks of the light for 2 days, and I've grown certain that the ones I saw were reflections from the ocean and probably reaching the house. I've been able to focus on the task at hand, and I'm suitably pleased with the condition of the property. I've also reached a decision on how to proceed. It came to me this morning as I stood in the conservatory admiring the beauty of the forest. I hadn't begun my work yet, and was thinking of nothing in particular when an idea came into my head fully formed. I was surprised that it appeared with such clarity, but it's not unheard of for the mind to ponder a question in the subconscious. As for that idea, it is quite simple. I will buy the house myself. Okay, well, it seems like the ghost likes that guy. If only they knew what. Okay, oh wait, painter bag, that's right. Wait, now how do I compromise, though? That's the thing. I do definitely want to do that. Oh, I definitely want to choose Tommy's. If I chose the painter bag, well... You need to choose Linda's compromise. Okay. So, okay. We definitely have the cat though, right? You can't choose the cat. Okay, good. Yes, hide and seek. Okay, let's go tell our decision to Dan. Wait, how's his mom gonna play cat with him and then go to the co-op? Tommy didn't realize at first that spending a week at camp actually meant his parents loved him, but by Tuesday he was elated. Made new friends, flying his kite, and swimming with other children his age. His spirits improved almost overnight. When he connected his new adventures with a gift from his father, Dan became a hero. Super Dad! Dan called the co-op to see if there were any less expensive options and learned that they hosted after-hours workshops on everything from stitching to calligraphy. He offered to teach creative writing twice a month, and the extra money was enough to pay for Linda at the co-op one day per week. It's nice of him. Dan decided not to place the ad, and deep down he felt like he was giving himself a vote of no confidence. It was subtle, but he knew that regardless of the book's current state, he had apprehensions about being able to finish it the way he wanted. So he hedged his bets. He couldn't shake the lack of confidence for days, and his writing stumped. Ah, no! No! I wanted him to be able to write. It's the Novelist, not the Crapalist. The bottle. Linda and Tommy were getting worried about Dan. Okay. Okay. It's definitely got more lived in since the last time. But we're going to go ahead and call it here, folks. I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm enjoying this game. It's really fun. I wish I'd played it before now. Kind of. I probably wouldn't have recorded if I had played it before now. So I'm kind of glad I held off on it. In a way, too. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next episode. Farewell there.